Hello and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Phil and the idea of this channel is to give you some hints and tips on how to catch those fish in real VR fishing. I would really appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe and notify buttons and then leave me some comments in the chat. So on with the next video. Hello and welcome back to part 2 of this catching the epic fish in the national park. So in the part 1 video you would have seen me catch the golden rainbow trout and the mountain sucker, and now in this video we are going to try and catch these two, which have no names at the moment. So okay, right, so just checking that what attracts the fish. So this one is a bottom feeder only, and if you're using a float rod, then you would need to use a grasshopper, or if you're using a lure then it takes a spoon or a minnow. And then this other one is a spinner or a soft bait, and he is only on the top. So okay, we'll go for this one first. So let's go for a spinner. So lure fishing, and let's find my spinner. Oh, that's on that. There we go. So we got the spinner. So basically we're looking for fish that are on the top, so you can see the shadows on the top there. Stop reeling straight away. Brook trout, okay. I've caught loads of those. So this is a small one. It's winding in very easily. Oh my life, look at that, that's a tiny one. Love the black stripe down it though. A lake chub. Right, so let's keep going. The rod is shaking around. Cutthroat trout as well. I keep getting these. Personal best though, so that's nice. I'm just going to change my lure. So we'll go with a soft bait. So there's also 3 different levels of baits. You've got the cheap ones, medium price, and more expensive. So when you look at them, so you've got the cheaper ones here, which are only 30. I mean, they go up in price, but I always go for the most expensive type, solely because the attraction to the fish is much better. So if you look at this, if we go to the top of the row, right, so if we find this one here, so the soft bait, which I've got to use for this fish, the top of the range one is 200 pounds, crowns, money, or whatever, dollars, whatever money you want to use, but the hook the attraction to the fish is maximum. Whereas if you go down to the cheap ones, there's what am I looking for? This one, the soft bait. The attraction there is just under half or nearly half, but it only costs you 40. But it's obviously best to go for the better ones, because obviously you can attract the fish much easier. So, but right, little tip there for you. So, and I didn't change it after all that. Too much talking. Right, so let's see if we can catch this fish. Right. So there's one around here. You can just see him swimming on the surface. And there we go, look, the lures turned red as it went over him. And the fish is on. This still may not be the epic fish, but you got more chance because obviously the epic fish that I'm after shows that it does like this type of lure. So we shall see what happens with this one. That looks like another trout again. So I'm trying to keep my rod hand still this time, so my rod's not flashing all over the screen. Yeah, another lake trout. Oh, these breed like rabbits, these things. That's all I ever seem to keep catching. So they must be the rabbits of the fish world. Oh, it's another one of them lake chubs again, right. So between these chubs and the trouts, they seem to breed like crazy. Alright, so I've got a fish interested there. That's a bigger one, so when they run you have to let go of the reel. Because otherwise it will snap the line. God, I'm finding it so hard not to not to move my looks like another lake trout. Yeah, I'm finding it so hard not to keep moving my rod hand. I'm keeping it pushed into my stomach so I don't move it so much. But when I'm playing it, if I'm not recording, it doesn't matter. Look at that, another lake trout. God, blimey. Right. Okay, let's just try over here. So you can't see any fish on the surface, but it doesn't mean there isn't any. And the trouble with the epic fish is you just never know if there are actually any out there. So, oh, there we go, we've got a fish interested here. What's the bet? Oh, that's a small one, so that'll probably be a lake chub. But yeah, the epic fish, you just, because you can't see them in expert mode, you just don't even know if there's one. If there's one there, so you could be sitting here for half an hour fishing. Mountain whitefish. Oh, I've already caught 18 of those before. So there's still another one here on the surface. Yeah, so I keep interrupting myself, but yeah, you just never know if there is going to be one when you first start the game. But obviously as you catch fish, if you keep them, then it will replace it with another fish. So it could possibly put the epic fish in there, if you're lucky. There we go. So it's very easy to catch fish here, but it's catching the one you want. There, another lake chub. Okay, 15 of those. Let's try over this way. So when I actually release this video, I will edit it so you don't have to see me catching millions of lake chubs and lake trout, because that would be pretty boring. Well, there was nothing there interested in that one, so... So I've been enjoying playing the Shark Frenzy week, or month, whatever it might be. So I've ended up catching quite a few great white sharks now, which before that, I've only ever caught one before the actual frenzy. And now the frenzy's on, I don't know how many I've caught now, probably 10 or so. So at the moment I'm trying to catch the albino shark. Not having much luck. I've caught it 3 times, but it's managed to snap off the line every time so far. So, but I'll get it eventually. But I am enjoying making these videos for you guys. I mean, I've cutthroat trout. Oh, keep still. Nice. So I am keeping all these fish because I'm at level 20. You don't get any experience points by releasing them, so I just keep them now to try and get the money. Oh, I've got another fish here. Right, keep your rod still, Phil. So I try not to do too much talking now because probably most of it won't actually be in the final video. Because as I say, I don't want to show you me catching the same fish over and over again. Like another lake trout. I'm not getting any personal bests, so. But racking up. That's a small one, so that's probably a lake chub. No, my luck. Yep. Right, okay, so if you've been fishing for a little bit and haven't caught anything, caught your epic fish, what you need to do is go into the settings, switch it to normal, then go back to expert, and then what that's done now, that has reset all the fish in the lake, and you never know, it may have put the epic fish in there. Oh, cutthroat trout, okay. Nice spots. Oh, he's trying to smack me in the face there. Lake chub. 17. There's a fish over there by the ducks, or whatever they are, geese. Yeah, see, like, I just... so much better when I move my... See that fish chasing my lure. Yeah, so I picked up bad habits, just like driving. It goes out over the years. You pick up bad habits when you drive, and with me playing this game, although it's only been a month, I've picked up bad habits. And my worst habit is catching the wrong fish. Lake trout number 14. Right. Okay, this is getting boring now. Can't seem to find the right one. So now you can't see my rod. I'm using the bad habit, and you'll see it flickering around now. Because I find it so much easier to wind it in when I'm winding. I seem to wind. Well, actually, what I'm doing, I'm keeping the real hand that I should be turning. I'm keeping that still, and I'm actually moving my right hand, which has got the rod in it. That's the one that I'm actually moving as if I'm turning it. So maybe in the setup I should swap the options around, so the reel is in my right hand. That might stop me from moving the rod all over the place. Hey, got it at last. Look at that. There we go. A Dolly Varden trout. Wow, that's a bit like a Dolly Parton trout, really. Nice red stomach. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Excellent. So we'll keep that. Again, it's personal best, but that's only because that's my first one. Excellent. So we'll now see that we've crossed that one off the list. So we've got to go for this one. Bottom feeder. Either use a grasshopper, spoon, or a minnow. So we'll go for float fishing with a grasshopper, I think, for now. So float fishing, grasshopper. So we know that it's on the bottom, so I've adjusted the depth of my line. So we're now looking for bubbles. Can we see any bubbles anywhere? No, look at that, they're all gone. That's how you know in expert mode that there is a fish on the bottom, because you see bubbles, and there are none. So, take a chance. And let it sink down. Hopefully there's not too many fish that like grasshoppers. So you basically just wind it, leave it for about 3 seconds. If you don't get a bite, then... Oh look, we've got bubbles now. So, wind it for a bit, leave it 3 seconds. So, 1, 2, 3. Nothing there. Oh, there we go. We've got something interested. the rod still. Just wind the reel. So I keep saying to myself in my head. Burbot, a horrible fish, that one. Bottom feeder, obviously, because it's on the bottom. But look at that, bubbles right in front of me. So let's go for that. With my grasshopper, oh, straight away, look at that, lime red. So that's a good sign. Alright, so this isn't a very big fish. But again, that doesn't mean that it's not the epic. So I've never played this game multiplayer yet, so if there's anyone out there who would love to, would like to do a multiplayer game with me, that would be pretty cool. Because I'd like to... Wow, I got it, look at that. Excellent. Oh, I've got an achievement. I'm a fish professor now. Wow, that's a lovely purplish colour fish, that one. I don't know if that comes out very well on there. Let's move it over there. Oh, nice fish. Splake. Right. So that is the end of this tutorial then, because I've now caught all 4 of them. So yeah, please like and subscribe on my channel so I can keep doing these videos for you. And if you're interested in having a multiplayer game, please drop me a message and I'll be up for that. Sounds like fun. Anyway, take care and see you on the next video. Bye for now.